What is up, Cowboys Nation? Your boy Mike Tag here, man, in the cave, chilling. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that live show with Jimmy D. If you missed it, get back there and watch it, man. It's always good. We got another live show coming Wednesday night. We're bringing Nick's back in the house to talk some Cowboys. We'll be talking about a lot of things Cowboys, but hey, man, the Cowboys continue, our Dallas Cowboys making moves, and we add a couple new coaches to the staff. And we're talking about Brian Schottenheimer. He's building out the staff. You got Eberflus as his defensive coordinator. So we went ahead and added one of his guys as our defensive backs coach, and that is David Overstreet. He's going to be coaching the secondary and obviously the cornerback. So definitely glad to have him aboard. He comes from Chicago. He's got some familiarity with Eberflus and his system, so should be seamless. And then, of course, you saw Tashard Choice getting interviewed. You saw a few other guys getting interviewed. I think DeMarco Murray, talking about him. But the Cowboys have settled on Derrick Foster to be the running backs coach. He had Alvin Kamara when he was in New Orleans, obviously the great years he had. And then obviously with the Chargers, and they've always been running the football. So you can see, I think, the emphasis on getting this running game going. And we've got a running back group right now that you're looking at, and you're like, well, what do we have? Yeah, I mean, you got Deuce Vaughn and you got Hunter Lipke. I mean, Rico's a free agent. Obviously, Zeke's gone. So there's a lot of questions on what they're going to do at running back. Will they draft a running back in the first round? If you missed any of our live mock drafts, I did one. My man Kelly K9 did one. So give us your thoughts there. You got Genty that could go, or you could say, you know what? I'm going to pick one a little bit later in the draft. This is probably one of the best running back draft classes we've seen in a number of years. So definitely there's options for these Dallas Cowboys. So hopefully they'll get rolling. Secondary, you're seeing, how are we going to revamp this secondary? Obviously, you got Diggs. He's got injured, so he'll be coming off an injury. You're not sure what his future looks like. Obviously, Deron Bland, he came back from an injury. He started playing a little, playing better. Jay Lou is a free agent. You've got your safeties. I mean, there's definitely some things going on with this secondary to see how they address that. All this is great. All this feels good. You get some fresh faces in here and everything's good. But unless the Cowboys, I've said it over and over and love to get your opinion too, unless the Cowboys are active in free agency to get some veteran leadership, some veteran championship experience through free agency, not bargain basement shopping. I'm talking about getting guys in on 4-year deals, 3-year deals, not these 1-year contracts, guys that can help change the culture and be someone that these young guys can learn from and look up to. It's all going to be for naught. You can have whatever coach you want, but if you're not getting the tools and the players, a good mix of young and veteran, it's going to be a problem. So I'm still waiting to see how active these Cowboys are. The draft, I think the Cowboys have had good drafts. I think draft is a really good opportunity from where they're picking to get 3 impact players right off the bat. I've tweeted out my little mock draft I did, my recent one post Senior Bowl. And man, I if it worked out that way, I'll be doing backflips, man. Hit my receiver, hit a DN, and hit a running back, one right after another. And it was on lockdown. So if the Cowboys can do that, that's even better. So, but you got to add these veterans, and that's going to be the key. So that's my thoughts. Nothing sexy. There is nothing sexy about this coaching staff, and I don't need it to be sexy. I need it to be efficient. I need them to change the culture, but more importantly, I don't think coaching's ever been the problem with the Cowboys. I think it starts at the tippy top with those Joneses, and they set the tone. They set the culture of this organization. So it really is going to be incumbent on them to really make the necessary moves to get this Cowboys team back to where it needs to be. I mean, we're watching the Super Bowl this weekend. You're going to see one of our division rivals in the Super Bowl. That's gut-wrenching. You're seeing the Kansas City Chiefs going for a three-peat. So whatever happens, it's a lose-lose for the Cowboys, right? You're going to get the first team in history to go win 3 in a row, or you're going to get the Philadelphia Eagles winning another Super Bowl and making 2. And I've got to stay true to it, man. I know 5 is more than 2, but 2 makes you pretty legit. That makes you a legitimate franchise. 1 and 4, we're going to be able to laugh at. So they lose that, we're going to be able to laugh at them. But they go 2-3 in the Super Bowl. That's pretty legit for them. 5 Super Bowls. That I don't want to even think of. So you heard Uncle Cheech tonight, Vegas Insider. He knows his stuff. His lock of the year is Kansas City laying the 1.5. So that makes me feel pretty good. So want to get your comments. How you feeling about these coaches? What do you think? I know it's just a running back coach, secondary coach, but everyone loved Al Harris, and seeing him go, we got to make sure that who we got is at that level or higher. So a lot of good things I'm hearing about him, about Overstreet, but obviously the proof's going to be in the pudding. His secondary has been good in Chicago at the times he was there. So let's see what kind of scheme they bring. So definitely want to get your comments. Hit that like, hit that share. We've grown over 200 new subscribers in the last week. We're approaching 4,000. We get to 4,000, then we get to 5,000, we get to 10,000. It's all because of Cowboys Nation. I bring the hype. I bring the love. We got to bring the honesty. Sometimes we got the player interviews. This channel, we do everything Cowboys. So if you're a Cowboys fan, this is a place you want to be. This is a place you want to stop. So I appreciate all the support, appreciate the love. We'll be seeing you hopefully live Wednesday night. Come in the cave and hang out. And like I said, if you missed our show tonight, go back and check it out, man. We always have a lot of fun. The chat is always on fire, and it's always good time with Jimmy Dee. So we'll be seeing you. Take care.
Give me somebody that's hungry. Give me somebody that's hungry.